Hello. In this week's treasure hunt, I shall be trying to help Janice Talma and Douglas Elkins, two friends from Buckinghamshire, in their efforts to guide Annika Rice and her helicopter around a treasure hunt course, which up to now has been kept a secret from us. But the holder of that secret is, as always, Wincy. You're not going to tell us, are you?
No.
Does it give you a feeling of power and superiority, knowing so much that we don't know?
Great.
Yes, I bet it does. Well, as you can gather from that, you're not going to get much out of Wincy.
No.
I shall try and help you as much as I can, although I do not know the clues in advance. I should warn you of that. What do you do, Douglas?
I work for the South Australian Government in trade and business development.
Are you an Australian?
No, I'm not. I'm English, although I have lived in Australia for short periods.
Right. How about you, Janice?
I'm a housewife with 2 young children.
Oh, what are they called?
The oldest one is Sarah and the youngest one, Emily.
Right. So that keeps you fully employed, obviously.
Absolutely, fully.
Well, the best of luck to you both today. I hope you're going to enjoy it.
Thank you.
The person who's going to have to do all the running about is, of course, Annika. And Annika, if it's as warm where you are as it is here, you're in for a hot day. How are you?
I'm fine, Kenneth. It's absolutely boiling, but it's just perfect treasure hunt weather today. Now,
Good.
to tell you where we are, the moment of truth. If you've ever wondered how the name Leyland got into British motoring, well, you need worry or wonder no longer, because we're actually in the town of Leyland in Lancashire, which, of course, is the home of Leyland buses and trucks. And apparently this year they're celebrating their 90th anniversary of Leyland vehicles. So well done to Leyland. And we're driving in really the trucker's version of a Pope-mobile. I'm not joking, it's a cabriolet truck. And I'm passing all these fantastic vehicles. Graham and Frank are sort of tracking along behind me. And over there is something they call the Blue Lady, which is a real whopper. Which reminds me, I better introduce the crew. So if we could stop, then I can try and get out of this. Oh, here we are. It's really, there's something wonderful about being in a truck. It brings out all those sort of, you know, the old Citizens Band radio 1-4 for a copy and all that. So, in real CB jargon, I'm going to introduce Graham, who's known as Rubber Duck. And I think, oh, is that what you have in your bath? And as for Frankie, well, I've heard he's got a very odd handle, but it doesn't stop him from running very hard. But anyway, Keith over there in the helicopter's known as Water Chopper. That's his handle. So here we are. All the crew ready to go outside Leyland Vehicles Limited in Leyland in Lancashire.
Right.
Over to
Well,
you.
let's have a look and see where you are on the map, shall we?
Right at the southwest corner of your map. Just southwest of Preston, or south of Preston.
I've got it, Leyland. And the Leyland works are where? Well...
Just
says-
sort of a bit northwest of
It says...
the
Oh,
actual
motorworks,
town.
I've got it.
You
Yeah,
see?
right.
That's
Lovely,
exactly
thanks
where
very
we
much.
are.
Wincy, can you tell us a bit more about this area then, please?
Love to, Kenneth. Well, as Annika said, she's here, but she's in central Lancashire. That's about 20 miles north of Manchester and Liverpool. You, of course, are working on your Ordnance Survey map. On my map here, you can see just south of Preston, Leyland, marked there. OK? At the entrance to the beautiful valley of the River Ribble. I love that name, it's great. It's well worth a stopover if you're on your more traditional visits of Blackpool or the Lake District. Hint to the treasure today, it's something familiar.
Something familiar.
It's a great song, sounds like. OK, are we all ready?
Yes, good luck to you. Good luck to you indeed.
45 minutes, 5 clues. There's the first one. Start the clock.
Right. Here's your first clue.
Right.
Towards the Rovers, find the link between Good Queen Bessie's successor and a Sunday roast, and try the dining table for the carte du jour. Towards the Rovers, find the link between Good Queen Bessie's successor and a Sunday roast, and try the dining table for the carte du jour.
Well, it must be Blackburn Rovers, so we find Blackburn.
We think Blackburn Rovers. So
Blackburn Rovers,
what do you want her to
inspired.
do?
I thought it might be the Rovers' return.
So
no?
did I for a minute, but it's not on the map, I don't think.
Bye.
It's too late, Annie. It's burnt down.
Oh, yes, you're so topical, Wincy.
What do you want her to do?
I think we can get into the
yes.
air, Annika,
Okay.
and
Dirty.
head sort of eastwards, slightly northeast.
Who was Good Queen
Right.
Bessie's successor, Elizabeth?
There he
James
is.
the First.
James.
What a chopper himself.
So we want the link between James the First and a Sunday
Sunday
roast. Somewhere in Blackburn. Here we are. Oh, that's Villages, hang on.
Wait a minute, I'm
There you
trying to
go.
find it.
We're going to head for Blackburn.
Blackburn.
Towards Blackburn, yes.
Did not James I in 1612 knight a loin of Lancashire beef at Horton Tower?
Sirloin.
yes.
That's right. Where, though? Let's...
Horton Tower.
Oh,
Tower.
Horton Tower, did you say?
Yeah.
Can you see
I'm
that?
just trying to find it on the map,
I
Annie.
can see it.
You
Oh,
can see it.
wonderful.
Where is it? Oh, I've got it. Here it is, look.
Oh,
Just east of
well
the
outside.
M6.
Yes,
Oh,
right.
it's on the way
Yes,
to Blackburn,
we've got it.
halfway, yeah.
It's on the railway line near Pleasant.
Yes, here we are, Horton
Oh,
Tower.
wonderful. Where's the clue? Try the dining table. Which room? Your dining room.
Okay,
Banqueting
we're head for
hall.
Horton Tower.
7.
Yes.
That's about, I think, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. And there we are, we're circling over the Leyland plant there. There's one or two white trucks over there.
Oh, yes, here's the
Here we
dispatch,
are.
James. Where's the room that's got the table in?
I'll tell you one thing,
What?
it's a good thing the clue isn't hidden in a white truck.
Ah, banqueting hall. Here we are, showing the sirloin
A million
table.
of them.
Oh,
I had to
what?
try to find which one it
Try
was.
the dining table, the cottage. Oh, yes, well, that's it. You've got to find the dining
Now,
the
I
dining
wonder where
table.
they're going to land, because which room is it?
Yes, where's the entrance?
Hang on, banqueting hall 7.
Right.
Where's the main
Can you
entrance?
speak up when
Yes.
you're telling Annika? She might be having a little difficulty hearing you.
Don't keep it all to yourselves.
We've left the Leyland Motorworks and we'll be heading through the main town of Leyland, making our way east to Horton Tower.
That's right.
It's on the railway line. We'll probably be crossing the old M6 and the M61 in a moment. So, just organise my map. They just get bigger every year.
Have you found out where she's got to go when she gets there? You have.
Just trying to find. Where's 6? I'm going blind. Can you see me?
Right. Well, I think...
The banqueting hall.
this is
No, where's the
town of
north
Leyland
entrance? Oh, here
now.
it is. Yes, Annie,
Hello, yes.
when you get there,
Yes,
the quickest entrance is the north entrance.
the north entrance. Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic. We will do that. We're just passing over the old M6, which, of course, is very famous, runs north to south of this area, divides it really into two quite distinctive areas, because, of course, on the west of the M6, you've got all the Blackpool holiday resort area, but I think we're going inland now.
Looks like it.
I hope so.
When you get to the north entrance, you're
Yes.
heading for the banqueting hall, which is
Right.
the first room you come to
Okay.
through the north entrance.
Okay.
And
Right.
it has the sirloin table in
Right.
it.
Okay.
And presumably, the clue is the dish of the day on the table.
Yes, on the table.
Right. Brilliant.
We hope.
We're just over Clayton Green now. Meanwhile, could you sort of enlighten us as to the relationship you and Douglas have?
We've been just
I don't mean
good
it like
friends.
that.
We belong to the same.
Right.
We belong to the same drama group.
All right. Now, I didn't know whether you were... I didn't mean it like that. I just meant...
I
are
thought you
a
sounded a bit nosy, I must say.
We act together.
Yes.
So I've heard. Right. Great. Well, we need a thespian on this show. You've got to...
Are you nearly there?
Well, we'll be there in about 2 or 3 minutes. We're just, as I say, we've left the M6 behind us. We're now in open countryside, which, having left all that sort of industrial area behind, is quite extraordinary. We're heading across fields.
Will you
There's
be...
the railway track, and I think what we'll do is just follow this railway track, because Horton Hall is literally, Horton Tower rather, is on the track. This is Gregson Lane, if you look at your map. Can you see Gregson
Oh, you're
Lane?
up there.
yes, you've
I see
got-
you had to go all the way around Leyland,
Very
did you,
long
somehow?
way.
You've got a wind against you or something. It's taking a long time to stride.
Kenneth, shall I make this an official complaint to Keith, or
Yes, taking a long time.
It seems a very long time to go a very short way.
what? They're giving you a really hard time, and they want to know why you can't go a little bit faster, and is the wind against you? And they want a detailed description of what you had for dinner last night.
You've had just over 5 minutes.
Oh,
Yes.
All right, here we are. There's a mound
Just ahead of
us.
you, is it?
I can't actually see the tower, but this is on the map. This is the mound that it's on, I presume. There's a lovely sort of pathway leading to the top of the hill.
That's right. Yes, yes, we can see that on the map.
yes.
And,
And you want the north?
just sort of make it out at the top of the hill.
Land very close, won't you?
Yes. Now, the north side will presumably be on the left of us now, sort of thing. So that sounds a bit complicated, but I know what I mean.
Well, yes.
And,
You're coming in that way.
Where's she
Keith is skimming the trees now, and it's a... What sort of century is the tower? James the First? Was that when it originated? Was that
It's
when it
James
was
the First who knighted the piece of meat,
Knighted a loin of beef there in 1612.
which is where...
1612. Oh, right. It's just coming up for 4:15.
The towers were built in 1565.
Oh, right. Well, it's magnificent. Absolutely lovely. And what a position, as I say, on this mound surrounded by fields stretching in every direction. There's beautiful countryside around here in Lancashire.
Yes, there is, isn't there?
It's absolutely spectacular. Do you know this part of the world at all?
No.
Not at all,
In no way
no.
whatsoever. I have never been anywhere in Lancashire.
That's sneaky of us, Kenneth.
Hello. Oh, I thought they were the Girl Guides. Oh, yes, they are. Perhaps they're the Brownies. Or...
Actually, Annie,
Yes,
when
hello.
you get to the banqueting hall, it isn't the table in the middle of the room.
No.
It's the table under the window.
Oh, brilliant.
It's
Okay.
17 feet long, so I don't think you'll be able to miss it.
Well, you never know. It is very hot today. Our brains have gone a bit. Right, so, hello there. Is this the Brownies? Are you all the Brownies? The guides. I'm sorry, did you?
Yeah.
Brown and blue, yeah.
Now, I've got
Tinsel.
we've gone through, I think.
You're in the north entrance,
No, I don't know whether we've gone in
because
or
there
not.
is another entrance.
Hang on, give us a few seconds. We're just running into the central courtyard.
Oh, the inner courtyard.
Now, do you know where the banqueting hall is? No.
If you're in the inner
You haven't got a
courtyard,
badge in
it's on your
orienteering.
right.
Do you know where the banqueting hall is?
Oh, no, there's another courtyard.
Somebody should be able to tell
They've all
us.
got badges in washing and reading and everything else.
They can't help you.
Do
Where
you know
are
where the
you?
banqueting hall is? It's that way, is it? Thanks. Hang on. We've got some help. Now, banqueting hall. This is the King's Hall we're in now. The King's
You're in the
Hall.
King's Hall? Oh, yes.
So perhaps we've got to run all the way round.
No, if you're in the King's
Oh,
Hall...
here we are! Here's the
Got it?
going on. Hang on. There's a ye olde banquet taking place.
Ah!
Hello.
Well, it's the dish of the day.
Fit for a night, my lord. Offer this young wench a goblet of wine.
Excuse me, are you James I?
I am indeed, my lord. Who else?
Thank you. This is your sirloin.
It is indeed.
Indeed. You've got a clue.
Fit for a night. Yes, my lord.
Have you got? Can I dissect it?
You may indeed.
Can I see if there's a clue?
Nibble.
Oh dear.
Lift to the end.
Can you lift it up?
What? Oh, the meat.
Yes. Oh, it's not there. Where could it be then?
I think, my lady.
Try, it simply says try the dining table.
Hang on.
You're looking...
So, my lord, methinks this...
Hang on.
Is it written in the form of a menu or
You
something?
have got the right table. It's not the one in the middle of the room.
Well, this actually, yes,
It's the
it
one
is. You say, oh, sorry, the one under the
The one under
table.
the window.
Right,
Not the
sorry.
banqueting table in the middle of the room.
Graham, over here, do you mind? Sorry, Graham's getting so carried away with the king. You know what he's like? Oh, it's here!
Got it?
Right,
All
keep
right,
going.
read it then, will you?
Welcome. That's a bit sneaky, if you don't mind. Right, here we go. An everyday story of Southwark folk quivering before the quarterfoils, waiting for Annie to take a bow.
An everyday story of Southworth folk quivering before the quatrefoils, waiting
We've
for
got
Annie
time,
to
we've
take
got
a
to go
bow.
to quick speed.
Right.
Something to do with archery, isn't it? Quivers and
Yes,
bows.
quivers and bows, I think.
Southworth.
Oh, that was terrific. Well, I'll leave you to your wenching and your whatever else.
Southworth family. Salisbury, 149.
What, where was that?
You're going back to the helicopter,
Yes,
Annie.
we're on our way. Farewell!
The Southworth
Farewell,
family.
Sir Lorin.
It's... Just trying to find where it is.
So built the
Oh, here
oldest
we are.
part
The
of
Preston
Salisbury Hall.
Blackburn Road. Where's Preston
Oh, well,
Blackburn Road?
it's
Here we
there.
are. Annie?
Yes, hello.
Are you back in the helicopter?
No, we got it! On to the next one.
Yes.
Fancy seeing
How do you
old James
pronounce
I there. It's funny where people turn up, isn't it?
How's your Lancashire dialect? How do you pronounce it?
You've had just
Salisbury.
over 10
Salisbury.
minutes.
10 minutes already?
Yes, already.
How did we take so long to do that?
I don't know,
Salisbury,
because we got the clue very
Southworth
quickly.
Yes, we
did.
We did.
Bye-bye. Bye. Right, we better really get our skates on.
It's not very far to this place, actually.
What's it called again?
Samlesbury Hall.
Cambray Hall.
Samlesbury, S-A-M-L-E-S-B-U-R-Y. It's due north of Horton Tower.
Right, Salisbury Hall. Due north of Horton Tower. So let's just head due north and see what we can find. Okay. Well, there we are.
Got something about it?
Yes.
Lovely.
Entire Girl Guides of England are there today.
Presumably there's something to do with archery going on there today.
I'll have a look at this one, shall
Right, well, we've...
Ah, yes. Well, now you see.
Oh, there's a bow window,
There you go.
but...
on the old,
Quatrefoil is a 4-petaled flower or leaf of 4 leaflets, an overworked design or ornament divided by cusps into 4 lobes.
Yeah, but if you
architectural.
look,
Something
if
to
you
do
look
with
at the
archery.
outside, yeah, but if you look at the outside of the house, wait a minute, can you see it? Not a good picture of it. You see, it's all.
Oh, those are the
I
quatrefoils
see,
all over the
yes,
house.
yes.
Quivering bit of... So do you
So
think
it's
there'll
got
be
to
an archery
contest,
contest
yes.
Sounds
going
like
on in
it.
the grounds, perhaps, Annie?
Sorry, there's a lot of shassle going on. I didn't realise what was happening.
Are you back in the helicopter
We're
now?
on our way.
Are you on your way?
It's so close that it should only be about another minute, I think, minute
Yeah.
and a half. So, what about it? Did you say something about fencing or archery?
It's
or
archery. We think there's an archery contest
I think
in the
instead
grounds.
the last words, instead of waiting for Annie to take a bow, we think it should be take a bow.
Take a bow.
Yes.
How's your aim?
Have you ever shot an arrow before?
No, I
Absolutely.
can't claim to being a dab-handed archery. But,
Perhaps you have to get a bullseye for the clue.
I'm sure.
I hope not.
Kenneth, where were we? We were somewhere in Spain or somewhere. Didn't we have to do something like this before? Can you remember?
Oh, that's right. You had to.
Was it in Mallorca?
Yeah, you had to knock down something. Yes, from the trees or something, didn't you?
That's right. We had to knock down a sort of earthenware pot or something.
That's
wasn't
right.
it?
Looks lovely.
We'll be there in about a minute. We're just following this northerly
It's changed.
path, and I'm presuming that at some point I shall see some bows and arrows and everyday toys.
The Samsbury Hall is right just across the road, just across a main road.
Yes. Okay, well let's...
The clue might be attached to the bow.
I don't know whether this
Could be that easy.
building here is. We're going... What's this airport, Keith? Excuse me. Is this... Samsbury Airdrome?
Oh, that's...
Right, we're just
south.
waiting for air traffic control to let us go over the airport. 3 hours later. No. Oh, no, here's the hall. Hang on. No, of course, the hall's just south of it, so it's here now.
Can you see
Yeah.
anything going on?
Look at it, or the black and white half-timbered... And yes, the archery is taking place
Right,
here.
good.
Good.
Now, so I presume the clue might be on the bullseye or something.
Well, it
you
says
said
here,
it might be
waiting
on the
for,
bow.
waiting for Annie to take a bow. I mean, it may be on the bow
Yes.
itself.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Can we just land, Keith, as quickly as
There are
possible?
probably 50 bows.
Well, what
but-
a fantastic building that is. How much does that date back to?
Very old. There's been something on the site since 1325.
Gosh,
my goodness.
Yes. It is spectacular. Oh, there's a little the cricket pavilion we're landing in. Landing on a little cricket pitch, sports ground of some kind, or an archery pavilion, perhaps. I think it's more like it. It's obviously where they keep their equipment. Okay, thank you, Keith.
Are you nearly down? Are you down?
We're just coming down. Hello! Just coming down now, and we'll go and, I don't know, search for ye oldie Bowie.
But you can see people doing archery.
Yep, they're all having a good...
Are there lots of...
Hello! There's about 6 of them, I seem to see.
Sure to be the last one.
It's bound to be, isn't it? The thing about TreasureHunt, it's never straightforward.
That's
You know,
right. Oh, we have, yes.
Maybe it's down... If there's ever a choice, it's always the wrong one somehow that we go for first, but never mind. Here we are, we're just running in. Hello! Look at that timbering there. Now, entrance round here. Hello! And here they are. Hang on a second. Gosh. Oh, look, there's a balloon. Hello. Hi. Have you got a bow?
We've got a bow. Would you like to have a go?
Am I supposed to?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Hang on a second. Oh, no. Right.
We pray that you left your right-handed.
Oh, I am.
You are very...
Well, I don't... Well, yes, OK. Don't panic.
Don't panic. Instructions.
Right.
There we are. Click that on
And
there.
have I got to try and burst that balloon?
You're going to crash the balloon, yeah.
Oh, dear. OK.
Not the cameraman if possible. But yeah. It's very quiet. Just
Standing in front of the tower.
Right.
That's it.
And just let go.
And just
Oh, we've had to take her head.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so close and yet so far.
Again, I'm going to go again. You must try twice.
She's already figured it out.
Take it up your time.
Oh, pull on the old arm, the old arm. Right.
Aha. Yeah, well, that might take all day.
Don't worry.
Oh, so close and yet so far. Can you just stop for a minute?
Let's see. We can't burn.
Oh, you've got to burst the balloon. The keys in the balloon. The keys in the balloon, and I'm afraid I missed it.
You missed it?
Someone else is having a go.
An expert.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
I
Got
think
it?
she's got it.
Sounds as if she may have.
Have you? We've got it!
You got it? All right.
I
Stop
do.
the clock. We're going to take a short break now. Join us again in a few moments. Now. Hello, welcome back to part 2 of Treasure Hunt. Well, Janice and Douglas have now solved 2 of the clues. That gives them £150. How are they doing for time?
You're doing very well. You were very distressed about the length of time it took to fly there, but we can't fly willy-nilly in a helicopter over built-up areas. We've allowed that time. You're actually ahead of schedule, so don't worry.
Terrific. Good.
We're all ready. We'll start the clock. Clue 3.
Annika, will you read it?
Well, and thanks to the Bowmen of Pendle and Salisbury, especially Gordon and Madeline and everyone there, it's a fantastic setting. They've been very hospitable. After the Romans, do's and don'ts in the Loyola tradition, pass grammar, deny yourself a good do, but get into Campion's historic good books.
After the Romans, do's and
Thank
don'ts
you.
in the Loyola
Very much.
tradition, pass grammar, deny yourself a good do, but get into Campion's historic good books.
Well, here's a Roman fort.
Yes.
After the
After the
Romans.
Romans. Do's, I don't know what Loyola. I mean, it's a
Loyola?
capital L, so it can't just be a...
Villages.
We'll sort of mosey on back to the heli. I can't take her with me, Graham. So lovely. Bye-bye. We're all in love here.
There.
Bye-bye.
Loyola.
Right.
St. Ignatius of
Nothing to me
Loyola.
at all. Oh, you think it might be under Ignatius?
Might be.
No, nothing there.
Well,
Right, well, we're jogging back, a very sort of pleasant jog while you work that out. Go on, Frank, don't avoid the camera. It really is a sight, the 2 of them in their blue bottle outfits today. What's that one? Sorry. Right, shall we get in the helicopter or wait a moment longer, or...?
No, get into the helicopter.
Okay.
And I think we can start heading north. North-east slightly.
We're going to head northeast slightly. Can you do that? Thank you.
There appears to be a Roman fort just by Ribchester.
Bye-bye!
yeah, that's Roman, isn't it? Ribchester, that's a Roman name.
Ribchester. Have we found that? Oh, yes, Ribchester, there. On the River Ribble.
I love that.
No, it is the River Ribble.
It's great, isn't it?
Lovely. Right.
Let's try
There's a
Campion.
There's Clitheroe Royal Grammar School, is there?
Oh, past the grammar. Ah, yes, could be.
But they still haven't solved
Right, well, she
Loyola.
should head north to Ribchester.
Something about
Yes,
Campion
Roman
there.
fort.
Something about Campion here.
Annika?
Hello, yes.
It's a shame you haven't got time, really, because in 1976, a small boy unearthed a ceremonial helmet there, complete with mask and visor, decorated with armed soldiers, and apparently it's one of the finest Roman relics to be ever to be found in this
We'll have a
country.
quick dig while we're there. Hello, lads. We're just flying over the airport now. They're giving us the go-ahead at air traffic control, which is just as well. What did you have to bribe them with for that, Keith?
I was wondering what the Campion is. I wonder if it's worth looking up. Is it somebody's name?
Well, it's yes,
We should be heading straight through those
Well,
hills and
let me
the
just give you a
forest
little
there.
hint.
Not through the
Campion
hills,
and
but
Loyola are
over
both
the hills.
well connected with the Roman Catholic Church. So does that help you at all?
not a great
Not a
deal.
great deal.
Well, but we're still heading
Oh,
for
Edmund
Ribchester.
Campion was one of the Jesuit
There.
martyrs.
There are... Yes, Jesuits. Now, does that help you at all?
Is there a Jesuit
Right.
school, monastery?
There is a Jesuit school.
School. School.
School. Let me look up.
Well, it's so nice to see this side of Lancashire. There's
How are
not
the schools arranged?
no mill chimneys round here, not even a pie and a dish of mushy peas in sight. It's all rolling hills, lovely countryside. It's so nice to be able to really show Lancashire in its true colours like that.
Let me see if I can
Everyone
actually
imagines
see a
it is only
school in this
industry,
area.
but it's quite magnificent, this countryside.
Don't forget,
Oh,
you're
it's
passing
a mile.
over this. You're
We're
passing
going
over
this
the
way
road.
here. We're going over here.
Past.
Past
Is
there.
it still this Jesuit school?
Yes, where are you at the moment, Annie?
Oh, I can't hear much.
You speak up a bit.
Can you...
Where are you now? Where are you, Annie?
Where are we, Keith? Exactly.
It's the Royal Grammar School at
We
Fiddle.
haven't got far. I'm just waiting to see the River Ribble, which will
there's
give
two
me the
schools.
sign
I mean,
that
there's going to be lots of
Ribchester is
schools.
just in the distance.
What's the end of the clue?
We're just about a minute from Ribchester. It's ahead of us now. And there's the River Ribble. There it is. Meandering, great horseshoe bends there through these green fields and woods. Lovely hilly country.
Well, here's Stonyhurst
It is
College.
pretty.
Look up Stonyhurst College.
Stonyhurst College.
The college. What was the name of the college?
Stoneyhurst.
Oh, Stony. A friend of mine
I
went
found
there.
it's
It's where my friend Hugh went to school.
Stoneyhurst
There it is. I can
Whaley.
see it.
It must
Can you see it?
sit near Whaley Bridge.
It's northeast of
Here,
Ribchester.
that's right. It's
Hurst
north
Green.
of Hurst Green.
Yep,
It's-
Hurst Green.
Oh, yes, it's a
Stonyhurst
Jesuit
now.
community
That's
of
Ribchester.
boys.
Well, this is the town of Ribchester there.
end of the clue.
In
Get
fact, you can
into
see the
Campion's
funnels there. I
historic good
presume they're the old...
Deny yourselves a good do.
Incident.
Well,
That sounds like a
now,
feast.
Don't forget those very useful books over
Stonyhurst
there, will you?
College.
Yes.
Might
Yes,
find
there's
something about
nothing-
Stonyhurst
Nothing
there.
really there.
So that's a Jesuit college, is it? I thought it was Catholic. Is that not very good on my religion? I'll shut up.
They're in alphabetical order, Janice.
Kenneth?
Yes.
Sorry, so we're heading for Stonyhurst.
Heading for Stonyhurst, yes.
Right, okay. Well, we're following the river up here. And now friends
that's
are
a
telling
plan.
me that
That's
cows
good.
always
Books,
face the
isn't it?
same direction.
Bookstore.
But they're not. They're all over the place there.
Maybe that's any help. What was the actual?
Deny
Get yourself into
So
the
we're following
historic
great
good
Ribble
books.
upwards.
There's the Campion Room. Ah.
Let's have a look. See what it says about it.
Must be a
Get
library.
into
It's a
Campion's.
library.
Yeah, I should think it's a library.
We're so far north round here that a lot of the hills, in fact, are called fells, like in the Lake District. In fact, quite near Stonyhurst, there's the Longridge Fell, and then there's the Beacon Fell further west. It's a real sort of, has a Yorkshire Dale feel about it.
Annie,
Yes, hello.
there is a Campion Room on the ground floor of Stonyhurst College,
A Campion ruin.
which we think is probably a library.
Where's the main entrance?
A
for her?
library on the
You can bring
ground
that
floor.
round a bit, perhaps,
Okay.
so everyone at home can see it.
Well, we'll be there in about a minute,
see.
according
Where's
to
the
the map. Hi, Graham.
Front door.
Ah, this is that shot, that favourite shot of ours. We'll be there very shortly now.
It doesn't actually mention a camping room in here. And sign dismissing it.
We're leaving that lovely river valley. And
Certainly a very historical looking.
Are you nearly there?
I'm just trying to look for it. I'm just looking for a large school-like building. But
Are you can you see from your... Are you anywhere near a village called Hurst Green?
yes, we're literally 30 seconds and we're there. This is the village of Hurst Green, in fact. Here, Graham. Hello.
Right. Well, it should be up ahead of you. There's a long avenue which leads up to the
That's
school.
Hurst Green. I just like to give you a challenge now and again. Oh, sorry. Oh, yes, there it is. Sorry, well done, Frank. Frank's just
I
pointed
wish
it
I
out.
could find here.
I was so
Something
busy
about that
looking at
room.
Hurst Green. What an imposing building there. We're going up the main avenue.
That's...
There's two sort of lakes at the front of it.
That's right, yes. We have a picture of the lake
Is there anything
here.
about that book?
And you still think it's the library on the ground floor?
Well,
Yes, it's called the Campion Room, which is a library.
Campion Room. Oh, well.
and
What a fantastic building set in this beautiful countryside.
Don't ignore this. I mean, you look at it and then really that should give you a lot of help, I should think.
I
She
presume
said they're
that's the
flowing...
chapel
She
down
came up
there.
the avenue.
Should we just land, Keith? There seems to be some sort of game of football going on.
No, this is the main... This is the
Suppose
front
that
door
wall's for
here.
locking a tennis ball again. Hello there! No, we still think it's the library, do we?
no, it's called the Campion
Oh,
Room.
I thought you said it might be the library, though.
We think it is a
well,
library, yes. Or...
You're going in the front door through the quadrangle, are you?
Where there's a statue. There's, this isn't actually the front entrance where the avenue was.
Oh, you're not there.
We had to park on a sort of green pitch just round, so this is
Are you in the playground?
This is the east side. Yes, I presume it's the playground.
Playground.
But I'll-
that's much better. You can get in directly from
Look.
the playground.
I'll ask
Past
for the
grammar.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Campion room. Hi!
See,
Is there a room here called the Campion Room?
Yeah, go turn left.
Got some help now.
Go straight and turn left again. And this is the
Okay.
camping room.
Right, let's go. Let's go for the Campion Room. Hello. Right, we're inside the building now. Let's go in.
Hello there, it's the Campion room down here.
There appears to be a very old illustrated book, which may be on display.
Yes. Right, committee room. Stonyhurst College CCF. Hi! Which is the Campion room. Just down there. Right.
What about this
Always
here?
wants to get lost in the boys' quarters. Here we are. Is this the Campion room? Right.
She's
Here we
supposed
are.
to come in this way, ignore the do room.
Maybe you can
This is
find
the
something about
Campion room.
that, what the do room is.
Yes,
Here we are.
it is the library. Some sort of study room.
Stonyhurst has always recognised those
Sorry.
who deserve well of it by the award of good days, good dinners, etc. And those good do's took place, of course, in the do room, situated in the oldest part of the house.
Hello? Hello?
Has to ignore that room.
Annie?
Hello, yes.
Yes, what's happening?
We're in the library, so we don't like to talk too loud. Oops.
She's gone very reverential.
Can you see an illustrated book, very old? Is it on display?
Illustrated. This is
sort of
the consecration of a church containing the prayers and ceremonies of the consecration. Are there any other illustrated books? Any ye olde books around?
Annie?
What's happening, Annie?
Well, I'm just trying not to disturb the boys too much, but there is a book.
Is it
An old sort of Bible or something here in a glass case.
Yes. Illustrated?
No. Well, it's got diagrams.
Annika,
Yes.
what are they actually doing? They're just reading, or is it a lesson, or what?
Yes, hang on. What are you doing here? What are you studying?
Geology.
God, that is disgusting. I'm glad I've left school. They're doing geology. What are you studying? I don't think this is part of the clue. I've got a feeling. Hang on. The adoration of the... No, that's not it.
I'm sure it must be.
Oh, dear. An old illustration. You...
Annika, aren't they having a lesson, or
No,
what?
it's a library. Someone's studying geology, someone's studying French. Is anyone having a lesson?
Look, we've got one of the clues says historic good books. Is there anybody studying
There's a
history?
classroom in here.
Is anybody studying history?
Hi. Sorry to bother you like this. Studying what? Is anyone studying what?
History.
Is anyone studying history? Everyone's studying history. Right, we've got the classroom where everyone's studying history.
Oh, good.
Is there
Anyone
a
got a
section
clue?
of books marked history?
Hang on a second. Someone's got a sort of clue lurking in their pages.
Sounds like a Bible.
Hello?
Good book.
Well, I'm sure
We're just... Oh, it's here!
Yes, have you got it?
Stop the clock.
You've got to stop the clock. We take another short break.
Sorry about the noise.
Welcome back to part 3. Well, that's now 3 clues under your belt. So how are they doing for time?
Well, you lost a little bit of time there, about a minute behind schedule
Are we?
now. So let's push on.
Annie,
Start
read
the clock.
clue then, would you?
Right, this is the clue. Where Oliver made a hole, there are grounds for celebrating Merry England and for facing the music with a sovereign. And
Where
thanks to all the
Oliver
lads
made a
from the lower
hole, there are
six.
grounds for celebrating Merry England and for facing the music with a sovereign.
Have fun. Do you want the rest of the term?
Yes. You mentioned Cromwell.
I'm sure it's that sort of...
Would you like to have a look? I'll have a look at one of these.
Thanks a
I may
lot.
be wrong,
Bye.
but I have a feeling it's his area.
Right, we better get out of here.
I mean, it's a very
We've lost
civil
bit of time.
war. Nothing about Cromwell. Oliver made a
Thank you.
hole. Where? Oh, is it one of the battle sites?
Nothing about Cromwell.
Right, shall I ask some of the lads? Does this clue mean anything to you? Where Oliver made a hole, there are grounds for celebrating Merry England.
Is there any other little...
Come on.
Here.
You're a student of history. You know that.
Cromwell Oliver, 2032.
See, you just don't teach you the right things. Anyway, should we get back in the helicopter?
Yes, please.
Annie.
Listen, further south in the delightful town of Clitheroe is to be found the smallest Norman keep in England. In the stonework of the east wall is a large hole. Can you hear that, Annika? Clitheroe. In the stonework of the east wall is a large hole. One explanation is that the great leveller, Oliver Cromwell, attacked the castle and that a cannonball did the damage.
So it's Clitheroe Castle, is it?
See, it's all here.
Is it actually Clitheroe?
So, Clitheroe.
Clitheroe.
Castle. Is it a
Right.
castle?
So you're going...
Northwest. Northeast.
Yes,
Northeast.
northeast.
Northeast, right, that'll take about 3 or 4 minutes. How much
You've got
time have we
15
lost?
minutes to go.
All right. Bye! very nice, helpful crowd of people. Go back for tea, Keith.
This may be what you're looking for here, Janice.
Oh, yes. That's it.
A walk through Clitheroe, it says.
That's what we need. And the map.
Right. Well, we shall head back across
Facing the music with a
the hills
sovereign.
and just doing a final circle of the school. Quite a magnificent building.
There are grounds for celebrating Mary England and for facing
Oh, and I'm glad I'm not in the lower six with A-levels ahead.
It's now the Town War Memorial.
So it's all out to finish this... Witsy, how much time did you say was left?
It's about 14 minutes at the moment.
Oh, gosh. Well, I think we'll be at the next location in sort of 4.
I'm still trying to find it in here, actually.
How long?
What?
About 4?
Castle
You
Museum.
signed up
Oh,
for
it's
the
right in the
netball team.
middle.
I saw someone
Oh,
making you
goodness.
fill in a
I
ball.
think maybe I should go very close. Is she? What's the rest of the
What's
clue?
this?
The grounds, so there must be something going on. mustn't
Something
there?
going on today.
No,
Facing
Mary
the music with
England.
a sovereign, yes,
We
it
haven't
must
got
be.
Oh, yes, we have got her. Here we are, 1986.
So
Oh,
we've got...
right,
This
here
is
we
the
are.
rib again. Is this...
Production of Mary England. Where
Hello, Castle
Hello.
Grounds.
Annie,
Yes.
there is a production of Merry England going on in the castle grounds
wonderful.
today.
Ye Olde Merry England.
That's
That's right.
right.
Fantastic. Right, well, there we are. We're just...
She has to face
Friends
the
just
music with a
photographing the
sovereign.
river bending round in this sort of horseshoe shape.
Yes.
Winds through the
does that-
valleys.
does that mean
It's lovely wooded hills all round. It's...
I wonder where she's going to be able to land. That's going to be the problem, isn't it?
I mean, really, look... Oh, I suppose...
Ye Olde Clitheroe.
Yeah, de Clitheroe. But where's it's the landing place we're worried about because the castle's right in the middle, as far as we can see.
Yes, it is a bit, isn't it? Another fine mess you got me into, Stanley. Do you know where we can land in
yes, the
Clitheroe? The
nice
castle's right in the middle. Is there any lurking
Oh, she's got to
football
stand
push?
opposite the person playing the
You okay?
sovereign, the May Queen.
Keith is not giving a lot away, but anyway, I think
Queen.
this is Clitheroe.
Sovereign.
It's a sovereign, yes, has to be
Yes.
there. Yes.
Oh, no, Queen
Ye
Elizabeth.
Olde
look.
Clitheroe. I think there's a flag flying in the centre of the town here, on again a little mound. I don't know whether Graham can make that out. It's very hazy. Whether that's it, I don't know, but that's certainly in the middle of the Tyne.
In the cast of Merry England, there is a Queen Elizabeth and a May Queen.
Right.
More likely to be Queen Elizabeth.
Annika?
Yes, hello.
Clitheroe Castle's celebrating its 800th anniversary this year, so the town's been very busy organising festivities and things. And in fact, all the people of the town own the castle. They clubbed together and bought it as a permanent war memorial.
Gosh, how lovely.
So they all own a bit.
Fantastic to be an
Yes,
owner of
well-
a bit of castle.
Yeah.
In that case, they should all know something about it, so anybody you ask should be able to help you.
Now, hang on, let's just get my bearings again. I think I was right. I think must be... Yes! I think this is it, because it's, there are some seats at the base of the castle there, at the bottom of the mound. There's obviously some sort of performance
Yes.
going on.
We think you may have to find the actress playing Queen Elizabeth. It's, you have to face the music with a sovereign.
Right, maybe it's...
We assume the sovereign's Queen Elizabeth.
I would have thought that's... What with James I and Queen Elizabeth? There's a sort of deja vu feeling about this show. Right, okay,
Must be
well,
on stage facing the orchestra. There's an orchestra.
Yeah, what I would like would be to see her singing a duet with Queen
I
Elizabeth.
bet you would.
No,
You haven't heard about my singing.
I don't want you to sing.
Perhaps you have. Oh, gosh. So, Queen Elizabeth and a quick song. Can you think of an appropriate song, then, for me, Kenneth?
No.
She'll tell you, the Queen will tell you.
No, you definitely can't, she shrieked.
Where are you landing, Annie?
We're landing, just south of the castle.
South? In the playing field?
Oh, that's good, you're close
Oh,
then.
very good.
So it's really sort of pulling out all stops today.
Yes, excellent.
I think it's his new CV signal.
It's too hot to run,
Hi.
anyway.
Hello. Oops. Right, we're just running round the paths here.
It's an open-air theatre, so there may not be an actual stage as such.
Well, there
May
does
just
seem
be-
to be a stage. Look at this dog.
no picture
The oldie
of-
bowls on the lawn there.
You can see the actors.
No, not yet. We're just running up some steps.
Oh, well, looks
To
like
the
there is
theatre.
a
Oh, scaffolding.
stage,
Oh, that
scaffolding
might be the
service.
seats.
Here we are. There's the
Can you see the
theatre.
Queen?
Is Queen Elizabeth there?
Now, how we get in?
10 minutes to go.
Right, hang on a second. I might lose you for a second.
Hang on a second, it's lovely.
Oh,
They're all singing. I just can't go up there, I don't.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you
Of course
can.
you
By
can,
the
yes.
side of the Methodist church.
Face the orchestra.
Well, they're all singing where I can hear them.
What do I do now? I think this is the Queen arriving. Oh, it's those top notes really get me every time.
Are you on the stage, Annie?
I'm on the stage facing the orchestra, ruining this whole production. Is that the Queen? Yes! Sorry, it's the Queen. Got it. Who has the clue, the Queen or the orchestra? Have you got a clue? She won't talk to me. Got a clue? Oh, can't see, should I? Do you have some music? Get those top notes. Very good! There's a balloon crash, you have to burst the balloon again. No? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I've got a clue.
She has to face the music. Have you got it?
We've got the clue!
Right, right, go straight on. Read the next one,
To the haunt of
please.
secret black and midnight hags and a race round a water-filled clough for a spellbinding finish.
To the haunt of secret
Thank you, Your
black and
Majesty.
midnight hags and a race round a water-filled clough for a spellbinding finish. Well, anyway,
8 minutes to go.
Looking at witches,
Is Pendle Hill nearby
yes,
here?
Pendle Hill is near. The Witches of Pendle, they're famous.
Annie, are you going back?
Yes,
she's
we're
still
on
on the
our
stage.
way
You're on
back.
your way back.
Oh dear, how did we...
Do you know where it is?
Oh dear, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Right, we're on our way back now.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's a huge...
Oh dear. Oh, there's millions of people just come out of the woodwork. Which is the way back, down here? Excuse me. Sorry. We're on our way, giving people heart attacks here.
Pendle, here we are.
Annie?
There must be some Lancashire hot pot in one of the clues.
Annie, when you're back in the helicopter,
Yep.
can you head due east towards Pendle Hill?
Pendle Hill, right. That's very famous, Pendle Hill. The oldie Pendle Hill. Bye-bye!
What are we looking for here? Water-filled clough. Do you know what a clough is?
Water-filled clough.
Pendle Keep! Sounds like the name for peppermint, doesn't it? What am I thinking of? Pendlemint.
Pendlemint.
That's what I'm Oh dear, it doesn't get better, does it?
Well,
Right.
let's have a look at this map. Here's a clough here, Churn
Due
Clough
east to
Reservoir.
Pendle.
Do you think it's that?
A clough is a ravine or a valley.
Right.
It's the only clough I can see on the map.
So, quickly,
A water-filled clough, yes, yes.
what do you think it
Oh,
could
yes,
be?
here we are.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Right.
Cloughs, which are like boiling cauldrons.
Just under 6.5 minutes to go.
So, are you back in the helicopter,
Yes,
Annie?
we're on our way to Pendle.
Well, if you would change direction slightly and
Oh,
come...
no, we're not then, right?
come further south
South of Pendle.
of Pendle Hill,
Yep.
Churn Clough Reservoir. Can you see it on your map?
Not exactly.
It's southeast of Clitheroe.
Southeast, Churn. Oh dear.
There's a thing called Nick of Pendle. Have you seen that?
The reservoir.
If you-
There it is. No, it's not.
Got it?
It's a reservoir. Churn what?
Southeast of Clitheroe
Oh dear.
and south of Pendle
Can
Hill.
you see on your map where it says Pendleton Moor?
Pendle Hill.
Pendle Hill is south of Pendle Hill,
South-
directly south of Pendle Hill.
Straight
Oh,
down
I see where
is
you
the
mean.
west,
Right, yep,
the
that's no
reservoir.
problem. Plot that one. Yeah, sorry about that. We
It
had a
sounds
slight-
as if you have to run round it
Yes. Why?
for a spellbinding finish.
Didn't ask why. Well, here's the... Ouch, I've just got a whole load of hair.
And we're supposed to be looking for a familiar,
Right.
which may well be a black cat or something to do with a witch
All right.
casting a spell.
Fine. Okay, well, the Pendle Hills are ahead of us now, just blotting out all the horizon.
Apparently the clocks look like
5
boiling
minutes to go.
cauldrons.
Is there anything about Churn
Spell.
Clough here particularly?
No, because it's just, it's simply the word for a valley, a clough. It's...
Yes, I'm looking at the reservoir
Oh, I
itself.
see you mean the actual reservoir.
churn cloth.
Right, well, here we are. We're about 4 miles east of Clitheroe now. Apparently the highest parts of Pendle are about 1,830 feet or something.
How long
Which is a long way up. I presume that this ridge of hill we're going to fly over the top of, and there might be a lurking reservoir. That sounds about right according to the map.
You're nearly there,
right.
are you?
And there's Mike ahead. Mike, can you see a reservoir from up there? He's saying
Well, I
he
suppose
doesn't
it's
know.
just a reservoir. It's probably nothing worth mentioning.
This is the Nick of Pendle. The Nick of Pendle.
The Nick.
Oh,
yes.
that's right.
That's...
Oh, yes.
You're very near.
Just over 4 minutes to go.
Can you see where the Nick of Pendle is?
Yes.
Well, that's what. We've just got there in the nick of time, and we're just over the top now. Sorry.
You should be able to land close, presumably, to the reservoir.
Oh, and I imagined it would all be there sort of below, but hang on.
Well, it's a little...
It's a bit further over.
Yes.
That's the reservoir. I think somebody pulled the plug out.
No water in it.
They've actually drained the reservoir, I'm afraid.
An empty reservoir.
It's the old drained reservoir.
Oh,
They've only just done it, apparently.
Oh,
They didn't do it when we were there
They
before.
probably did
really?
it yesterday, just to spite us. There's a puddle at the bottom. Will that help?
Perhaps there's a black cat in the middle of the empty reservoir.
So this is obviously some sacred place, is it, where the witches used to do something?
What are we looking for?
Can we just... is it the actual reservoir we want, then? Do
It
I
says you have to race round it, Annie.
race round?
And we're looking for something to do with a witch.
And a race
A witch.
around.
So I'm looking for
Unless-
a broomstick.
Unless there is something going
Is there
on.
some sort of...
I'm
Yes,
just
some sort
having
of...
a
Is there
look
a
round.
racetrack?
3 minutes to go.
Round the reservoir?
I can't see anything. I can't even see a racing car.
Well, I
No,
may not be a
no,
racing car.
could
Something
be-
else.
Perhaps we're meant to race round in the helicopter. Ah!
Could
There's
be
some
athletes.
runners up here!
Some
What?
runners.
Runners.
Runners,
Cheerers,
yes.
I
Yes.
presume, or something like that.
Hang on,
That's
what
it.
does runners have to do with
Runners,
anything to do
which
with a witch?
one? There's
A
millions of them.
spellbinding finish.
Hello! This is obviously some traditional race taking part.
Ah.
Yes.
Like the Three Peaks race, you know, you have to run a mile or 15 miles or
So
something.
at the finishing
Hello,
point...
what's
At the finishing...
finishing
Can you
point.
see anything?
2.5 minutes.
Oh,
The
gosh.
end of the race.
So we want to go to the end of the race,
I'm not
right?
quite sure what she's looking for, are
No,
you?
my lads. They've got to shut the dog down there.
Spellbinding
Children.
finish.
Well, they're all sort of
Magic wand.
taking the race at varying degrees of speed. They look as if they've stopped
well,
completely fatigued.
It's just at the end of the race course, Annie.
Right, well, we'll follow the wall round, which is
Yes,
presumably
overtake
what they're
them.
following. Yes,
Yes.
We're skimming round. Oh, this is wonderful. I bet they wish they had a helicopter. Hello!
Can you
Oh,
see
dear.
the end?
No, we can't yet. Hello!
2
We're just-
minutes.
Oh, it's miles ahead. Keith, put your foot down. We can see it spreading right over the moors here. This is really like real moorland.
What do you think is going to be? She's going to find at the end of it? I mean, this
Well,
is a
I
whole
do think,
area
yes.
of witches.
Oh,
What do you
that's
think it
Right,
might
I
be?
Oh,
mean,
there's a lady. Hello,
familiar
madam.
makes you think of the black cat, doesn't
It might be a
But
witch also,
A
maybe.
witch.
anything to
Witch.
do with... Yes.
There's a witch.
Yes, there's
Oh,
actually a
wonderful.
witch running.
Oh, you've got to stop the witch then. Or
1.5
Can we land?
minutes.
Can we land, Keith? Oh gosh, sorry, this is just so nail-biting.
It's actually Clayton
I don't know
Lemore's
whether
Harriers
it's a he
who
or
are
a
doing
she,
a fun
but
run.
he or she is picking his or her way through the grass here with a black plastic sack round her. And with two fluffy cats on the end of the broomstick. Can we land, or do we have to get to the end of the race? Just land, Keith. He's just trying to find a
Get hold
non-bumpy bit
of
to
this
land on.
witch.
Yes,
Yes,
you've obviously
must
got
get
to
the witch.
stop the witch.
Stop the witch. Oh gosh. Oh no!
1 minute to go.
We've just got to do a bit of running because Keith couldn't land on top of her.
Oh,
I can't
What a
run.
shame.
oh dear.
Let's sue her.
No, you've got to be gentle to them. They're raising money for stroke patients and physiotherapy equipment at Burnley General Hospital.
Is it a long way, the run? I mean, a marathon?
Terrific, terrific. Well done.
Great, with 40 seconds to go.
Wonderful, wonderful. What have you actually got there? What?
The black cat and what's this?
Good, well done.
Terrific, well done.
Thank you, Anne.
Oh, thank you. And what's your name? Linda Lord. Linda Lord Witch. This is to certify that we've been on Pendle Hill, the Witch's Clough Hill Run.
met the witch of Pendle Hill.
Yes.
Well, you did very, very well. You've got it, and you've got your
Wonderful.
5 clues
Yes.
and the £1,000 that goes with it. And here's the cheque.
Smashing.
Made out to Douglas, but no doubt.
I see. We'll have to
No
remain
doubt.
friends, then, won't we?
Don't let him escape to South Australia.
No, I won't.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You did very well. Thank you very much, Annie. Thank you, Wincy.
You're welcome.
That's all from us today on Treasure Hunt. Join us again next week for another one. Goodbye.
See you soon. Bye.
work. It didn't work.
There's another treasure hunt on the Family Channel tomorrow at 10 in Northumberland. And next tonight, Maggie's Holiday is no picnic in Cat's Eyes.